So after managing files and directories, what we're going to do now is we're going to automate some tasks, and we're going to do it with scripting. Now, we just finished a course in Python, and scripting is programming. It's the same as Python, but when you script, you're carrying out a useful task or automating a useful task on a computer or on a server. So in this case, it doesn't really specify what useful task that is. It could be displaying the date with the date command, who, or any other useful task. And we're going to call it rambo.sh. Okay, so in order to do that, we need to put that script somewhere. So you can go ahead and create a directory there, my scripts, and put it in the root of the file system. It's really up to you how you want to do this, but on the final exam, you will be expected to put this script in the correct place. For now, I'm going to go to the home directory for the super user, and I'm going to create it right here. So the command to create a file is vi, and the name is going to be rambo.sh. So there we are. We're inside vi, and we want to do any useful task at all. So any command that we used previously, we can do that. So I'm going to do I to go into insert mode. Notice it says insert right here at the bottom. And I'm going to type in some useful commands. Date, who, maybe we want to delete the directory from the previous question. So we can do rm-rf, oops, small f. And what did we delete in the previous question? We deleted 2019 clients. So any commands at all, really doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something useful. So there we go. We've entered some useful commands in there that we want to automate. Here's what you do next. You hit escape to get out of insert mode. See the insert down there? Escape. Then we do shift colon. That colon down there is like a command prompt. It allows us to enter commands. So what we want to do is write or save our changes with W. Okay, so we've now saved the content of that file. Let's bring the colon back. Shift colon, the colon is on the right side of the keyboard. Find the semicolon and then hold the shift key down. So it's very close to the right enter key. We're pretty much done. We want to quit. Q to quit. Now, if I go to that directory, I'm currently in it. If I type ls and look carefully, I will see rambo.sh. Now we want to execute it. Let's look at the permissions on that file. Okay, so if we look carefully at permissions, we see RW, read and write, for the user owner, R, and then another R. So this next set of permissions, that's for the group owner, if you remember chapter 17, and the last set, if you're not the user owner and you're not the group owner, you're in this last category here called other, you can read. Currently, nobody can execute this file. So the first thing we need to do is make it executable. And if you remember from chapter 17, the command to change permissions is chmod. And we are using the octal value here, 777. So 7 means all permissions. Read is 4, write is 2, execute is 1. We want that execute permission. So 777, we add them together, 421. If this is unfamiliar to you, return to chapter 17 or please send me an email. And the name of the file is rambo.sh. Now, previously when we did ls, the file was black. Let's go ahead and change the permissions and do ls. And now we see the file is green. Unless it's green, you cannot execute it. So that's how you know the execute permission has been set. And when we do ls-l, and we can see here read, write, execute for the user owner, that's 7. Read, write, execute for the group owner, that's 7. And everybody else, other, read, write, execute. That is now an executable file. Now, if you were to go ahead and try to run that file, rambo.sh, we get an error message. For security reasons, Linux does not want you to run script files from the current directory. So, we might accidentally download a virus, and that virus can run and do all kinds of damage to the operating system. So what Linux administrators usually do is they update the path variable. So echo $path. Okay, so you can copy this file, okay, to any directory you see here, but that's a little bit difficult. I'm going to make this much easier. We are going to run it from the current directory. So first, make sure it is in the current directory. Type ls. You see rambo.sh, and without updating your path variable, here's the trick. Dot means the current directory, / and then type the name of your script, rambo.sh, and boom, there's the date. Here is who, okay, who is currently logged on, and this is the output of the ls. And if you recall, there was one more command in there that was delete the / 2019 clients, and that carried out silently. If you want to review what is in that file, the command to see what's inside the file is cat rambo.sh, and there you go. You can see exactly what this script file is doing. So to review again, here are the steps. First step, use vi to create the file. Okay, create your script. The second step you have to do is you have to make the file executable with chmod 777. And the last thing is to force the execution. And how did we force the execution? We did / and then the name of the script. Okay, so those are the three steps for creating and running a script.